Imagine a place where the hot dogs are longer than your arm and the cowboy hats are wider than your car. Yes, you've guessed it. We're talking about Texas, the land of the big, the bold, and the beefy. This is where charm meets grandeur, where the Old West shakes hands with the new, where the landscapes take your breath away and the hospitality warms your heart. So buckle up, partner, we're about to take you on a wild ride through the Lone Star State. Welcome to Houston, the city where the only thing bigger than the buildings is the party spirit. Now, if you thought Texas was all about cowboys and rodeos, Houston is here to shake things up. It's a city that blends southern charm with urban sophistication, and let me tell you, it knows how to throw a party. By day, Houston is a bustling metropolis, a powerhouse of industry and innovation. It's home to the energy capital of the world, the largest medical center on Earth, and let's not forget the Space Center Houston, where dreams of the cosmos come to life. This is where the phrase, "Houston, we have a problem," originated, but the only problem you'll have here is deciding what to do next. As the sun sets, the city transforms. Houston's nightlife is as diverse as it is vibrant. Whether you're looking for a laid-back lounge, a hip and trendy bar, or a high-energy nightclub, Houston has it all. The city pulses with a rhythm that's infectious, drawing you into its lively dance floors and intimate music venues. But the party isn't just confined to the city's nightlife. The world-renowned restaurant scene is a party in its own right. From mouth-watering barbecue joints to upscale dining experiences, Houston's culinary scene is a feast for the senses. It's a melting pot of flavors where traditional Texan fare meets international cuisine. And let's not forget about the city's iconic events. From the heart-pounding excitement of a rodeo to the awe-inspiring spectacle of a rocket launch, Houston knows how to put on a show. The city's calendar is packed with festivals, concerts, and cultural events that celebrate its diverse and dynamic spirit. So, whether you're a foodie, a partygoer, or a space enthusiast, there's always something happening in Houston. It's a city that invites you to join the party and promises an unforgettable experience. From rocket launches to rodeos, Houston truly is the city that never sleeps. Now, if you're more of a cowboy than a city slicker, Texas has got you covered. Let's take a moment to dive into the expansive natural beauty of the Lone Star State. From the rugged peaks of the Guadalupe Mountains to the sprawling desert vistas of Big Bend National Park, Texas is a land that teems with diverse landscapes, each more breathtaking than the last. Imagine yourself in the heart of the hill country where gentle rolling hills are covered with blankets of bluebonnets and Indian paintbrushes. The air is filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers, and the only sounds you hear are those of chirping birds and rustling leaves. It's a place where you can truly connect with nature and perhaps find a deeper connection with yourself. Venture further, and you'll find yourself in the piney woods of East Texas, a lush green oasis that looks like it's been plucked straight out of a fairy tale. The towering pine trees create a natural cathedral, their branches forming a canopy that filters the sunlight into a warm, dappled glow. But let's not forget the coastal charm of the Gulf of Mexico. Texas boasts over 350 miles of serene beaches. The soft, sandy shores are perfect for a leisurely stroll, and the gentle waves of the Gulf provide the perfect soundtrack for a day of relaxation. And for those with a thirst for adventure, the deserts and mountains of West Texas are calling your name. Here, the landscape is rugged and untamed, with towering peaks and sprawling desert plains that stretch as far as the eye can see. It's a land that's both harsh and beautiful, a testament to the indomitable spirit of Texas. In Texas, the great outdoors isn't just about the scenery, it's about the experiences and the memories you'll create. It's about the thrill of hiking up a mountain trail, the serenity of a sunset over the Gulf, the awe of gazing up at a star-filled sky in the heart of the desert. So whether you're an adventurer, a nature lover, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty of the world around us, there's a place for you in the great outdoors of Texas. Remember, in Texas, the great outdoors isn't just a place, it's a way of life. What's that I hear? Your stomach growling? Well, you're in luck. Texas is home to some of the finest grub this side of the Mississippi. Feast your ears on the symphony of sizzling steaks, the harmony of hot sauces, and the melody of mouth-watering meals that define the Texas culinary scene. Here, food isn't just a necessity, it's a celebration of life, a testament to the Lone Star State's vibrant culture and tradition. Imagine a smoky, open-air pit, the air heavy with the tantalizing aroma of slow-cooked brisket, the crackling sound of the fire playing background music. This, my friends, is Texas barbecue. It's not merely cooking, it's an art form, a labor of love, a sensory experience that leaves you craving for more. From Austin's bustling food trucks to Lockhart, the self-proclaimed barbecue capital of Texas, each pitmaster brings their unique flavor to this cherished culinary tradition. But the Texas food scene isn't just about barbecue. Let's talk Tex-Mex, a glorious fusion that's as diverse and colorful as Texas itself. Picture a plate bursting with flavors, piled high with enchiladas, smothered in chili con carne, crispy tacos filled with seasoned beef, and sizzling fajitas served with a side of refried beans and rice. Add a dollop of guacamole, a sprinkle of cheese, and there you have it, a Tex-Mex masterpiece. And let's not forget the oversized portions. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? The food portions here are no exception. Whether it's a giant chicken fried steak or a towering stack of pancakes, Texans believe in feeding not just your stomach but your soul. Oh, and do save room for dessert. From pecan pies to bluebell ice cream, the sweet treats of Texas are the perfect end to a gastronomic journey. So if you're a foodie, Texas is your heaven on earth. Just remember to bring your stretchy pants. Now, no visit to Texas would be complete without a trip back in time to the Wild West. This is where the legends of cowboys and outlaws were born, where folklore and history intertwine, and where the spirit of the frontier still thrives. In the heart of Texas, you'll find yourself immersed in a world that seems as though it's leaped straight out of an old Western movie. From the weather-beaten ranches that stretch as far as the eye can see, to the bustling rodeos that showcase the skills of modern-day cowboys, it's easy to see why Texas is synonymous with the Wild West. Speaking of rodeos, have you ever seen a cowboy ride a bucking bronco? It's a sight to behold, a true testament to human resilience and grit. The adrenaline, the excitement, the unpredictability, it's all part of the rodeo experience, and it's quintessentially Texan. But it's not just about the cowboy culture. Texas's rich history is etched into its landscape. There are Old West towns where time seems to have stood still, where you can stroll down wooden sidewalks, past saloon-style bars and rustic general stores. These towns are living museums preserving the essence of a bygone era. And then there are the ranches, sprawling expanses of land where cattle roam and the cowboy way of life is still very much alive. These aren't just tourist attractions, they're working ranches where you can get a taste of what life was like in the Wild West. Let's not forget about the food. You haven't truly experienced Texas until you've had a hearty cowboy breakfast cooked over an open fire under the vast Texan sky. It's the kind of meal that sticks to your ribs and fuels you for a day of roping and riding. So if you fancy yourself a bit of a cowboy or cowgirl, or if you're simply intrigued by the legends and lore of the Wild West, Texas is the place for you. It's a place where the past and the present coexist, where the spirit of the frontier is not just remembered but relived. So, whether you're a history buff or just a fan of cowboy boots, Texas is the place to be. From its skyscraping cities to its sprawling wilderness, Texas truly is a place where everything's bigger. We've taken you on a journey from the bustling, party-loving city of Houston to the awe-inspiring landscapes of the great outdoors, and let's not forget our mouth-watering detour through the culinary delights of the Lone Star State. Each stop along the way has shown us the vibrancy and diversity that Texas has to offer. From the modernity of its metropolitan areas to the rugged charm of its national parks, Texas is a study in contrasts, a grand tapestry woven from threads of history, culture, and natural beauty. You've tasted the sizzling flavors of Texas barbecue and felt the pulse of its vibrant nightlife. You've witnessed the breathtaking vistas of Big Bend National Park and relived the glory days of the Wild West. But this is just a taste of what Texas has to offer. This state is a land of endless possibilities, a final frontier where the spirit of adventure lives on, ready to welcome you with open arms and that famous Texan hospitality. So what are you waiting for? Texas is calling, and trust us, you don't want to keep the Lone Star State waiting. Well, folks, that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed our Texas-sized adventure. Feel free to spread the love, like, comment, and share. And for more fun-filled journeys, subscribe to Funny Gateway. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join us on our next adventure. Until then, keep it funny, keep it entertaining, and keep it Gateway.